Hello guys, I'm back here. Now, as for the problems I've been having trouble with my videos, I still have not found a solution. And for anybody that's wondering, this is technically about an hour after the last one I recorded. So I still can't find anything to fix my problem. But anyway, on with the story. Now, where were we? Oh yeah, that's right. Gohan was about to blow up the planet that they were on and possibly wreck the entire universe. Well, hopefully it doesn't turn out like that. Anyway, Gohan starts transforming into his Uzuru form. He starts getting bigger and big. Well, I'm not gonna keep doing this. You get it. Supreme Kai actually looks over at Elder Kai and is like, are you 100% sure that you are not senile? Elder Kai just looks back at him and tells him to shut up. Isn't like you had anything better to do. Supreme Kai looks back over him. Well, I'm pretty sure anything would be better than actually dying. While they're bickering back and forth, and Kibito is actually watching Gohan, making sure that he is not going to, come over there to where they are and start attacking. About this point, Gohan has finished transforming. He looks around, a little bit confused. Now, here's the thing. He is not in control. This is just pure instinct. He sees a couple mountains there, and from the mountains, he sees some animals actually flying out of them. He immediately gets mad and starts attacking said mountains. Now, he does not shoot no energy beams or anything like that. He's just, using his own fists to do it. Because he cannot control this state at all. This is just pretty much a mind of an animal. Now we're going to cut back to the Kais, and Supreme Kai looks back over at Elder Kai and says, "Look! He looks like he's perfectly in control." Elder Kai looks back at him. Well, what do you expect? This might be his first time ever going into this state. For all we know, it doesn't matter, because just in case you can't remember, we have telepathy. And we can possibly calm him down. Supreme Kai looks back at him. Well, be my guest. You're the one that has more experience with this type of stuff, apparently. So pretty much, Elder Kai starts trying to communicate with Gohan, calm him down. Well, nothing is that's not actually working. Elder Kai actually gets worried at this point, because it should have been easy to communicate with him, but because of the amount of ki that he has, he's able to resist it. So, Elder Kai starts to, trying to dig through his memories to bring up something that might be able of some use. I cannot talk right now. So, he does. It's still very hard, but not quite as hard as trying to convince him to actually, stop rampaging. He eventually comes across the memory of Gohan's father talking to him when Gohan was, last time he was at Uzuru. So, Elder Kai uses that memory and starts bringing up memories about his family, everything else. Then he does something that is the showstopper. He shows Gohan the memory of them talking about Boo destroying the universe. Then he brings up memories of Cell, Frieza, and finally Bojack. After which, Gohan is still, in a bit of an animal state, but he starts calming down and starts focusing. Because he doesn't want, this stuff to happen. It's bringing out the Gohan in him. Eventually, there is this huge flash of red light. Or yellow. They keep changing the actual colors between yellow and red for Super Saiyan 4. But anyway, after the flashlight is over with, Gohan is standing there in his Super Saiyan 4 transformation. Gohan looks down at himself and is actually amazed by this transformation. Because it feels like he is, well, it does feel like he is in a primal state, but the amount of power that is running through him is absolutely incredible. Elder Kai and the Kai show up to Gohan. Elder Kai congratulates Gohan. Congratulations, you have now reached what was once called the Mastered Uzuru form, but I'm guessing you're going to want to call it Super Saiyan 4. Gohan looks back up at him and says, not really. This does not feel like the Super Saiyan states. The Super Saiyan states definitely make us a lot more arrogant and bullheaded, but this just feels straight out animalistic. So, after this, Elder Kai tells him that the only way that he was able to reach this state is because he was already a Super Saiyan. Which this actually interests him and makes him think, well, what if my dad never lost his tail or Vegeta never lost their tails? They would have been able to wipe Cell off the face of the planet with this just by entering this state. Now at this point, Elder Kai actually has to interrupt him. That saying that your father and Vegeta would not be nowhere near the power level that you are at. Just for the fact is that you went from Super Saiyan to Super Saiyan 2 and even able to enter 3. This makes you a lot more powerful than what they would be. Matter of fact, you are leagues ahead of what they would actually have became. I've seen what a Super Saiyan turning this state could do. And in all honesty, when you were Master Super Saiyan 2, you were probably about just as strong as what someone going from a Super Saiyan into this state. This actually shocks Gohan because he didn't know that the states actually multiply on each other. So after this, they go back to the planet. Gohan tries to master this new form, and he doesn't quite get it. Elder Kai tells him that the only way he can really master this form is to be able to control the animalistic tendencies of said form. While it's true that this body is pretty much changed from his old one to be able to handle the power increase, but the thing is that he can't necessarily control his own emotions with it. While training, he could get stronger, but it's not probably going to be that much of an increase from training in this form. Matter of fact, it would probably make his animalistic tendencies come out even more. So, they sit down, meditate. Now I'm going to give another time skip. It has been literally 2 years since he's entered this form. Now, I have not been keeping up. I would say that... Now, let's see, there was the one... Okay, in about a year, it will be the Buu Saga. So at this part, Gohan has somewhat mastered this form, or at least what the Elder Kai calls mastering this form. Gohan has also learned several techniques on his off time that the Kais were actually teaching him, like healing, the instantaneous movement, and other such techniques. Gohan goes up to Elder Kai and says, I need to ask you something. Elder Kai turns around like, yes, what is it? How powerful is Buu? Is what Gohan asks. Elder Kai quirks up an eyebrow and says, what do you mean? I mean, how powerful was Buu when he last fought the Kais? I mean, from what you and Shin has been saying, why I can't sense your energy for whatever reason? You both are saying that you could have possibly took out Cell yourselves. Elder Kai thinks about it and nods. Yes, we could. Okay, how powerful was Buu, though, when he last showed up? Elder Kai just rubs his eyes and says, Gohan, the last time he showed up, we had probably more Kais than what we do now. The last stand that we had all the lesser Kais and the Supreme Kais, along with the Grand Supreme Kai, trying to stop him. And none of us really stood a chance. It wasn't until my magic was able to seal him away and someone was able to kill Bibbidi to actually do it. Gohan thinks about it, and like, if every Kai was as powerful as they are, or at least the Supreme Kais were, he isn't so sure about the average Kais because that's never explained. He asks, well, is there any way that I can get even stronger than what I am now? Elder Kai sits down and, well, he's already sitting. He thinks about it, and he thinks hard whether or not he should actually do this, because this might make a bigger threat than what Boo actually is by itself. Elder Kai looks back at Gohan, nods, yes, there is something I can do, but it means that you will be getting rid of any of the Super Saiyan states that you have, including the Mastered Uzuru form. Gohan thinks, okay, well, let's get on with it. He says, okay, I need you to stand still. And after that, Elder Kai dances around him like a buffoon for an hour and does the entire mystic form technique. At the end of the day, or, well, about the same time the next day over, now, Supreme Kai or Shin and Albedo done showed up. They've talked, asked what he was doing. He told them what they were doing. And at the end of it, Gohan actually stands up and says, well, I don't really feel that much different, but, hey, anything is better than nothing. He is about to power up, but as soon as he was about to, Elder Kai actually holds up his hand and says, no, don't do that. Gohan looks up and says, well, why not? Elder Kai just starts sweating and says, let's just say that you might wake up someone that we do not need woken up right now. And that's the end of this video. Okay, you know the drill. Like, subscribe, punch that little bell in the corner. I will see you in the next one.